For centuries, folklore has warned us about the Skinwalker, but the internet's obsession with these creatures has officially crossed a line. Today, the Ethology File is teaming up with Scary 101 to strip away the supernatural myths and expose the raw, terrifying biology behind real-life monsters. We are breaking down caught-on-camera anomalies that look like pure horror fiction, but are actually driven by nature's most ruthless brain hijacking diseases. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button right now to unlock our full tactical database. Let's open the case file. Our first file takes us into the neurological decay of the wilderness. What the media frequently labels the zombie deer virus is scientifically known as chronic wasting disease, or CWD. But it isn't a bacteria. It isn't a virus. It is a prion, a mutated, immortal protein that causes the host's normal proteins to misfold, literally eating microscopic holes into the animal's brain. As the brain deteriorates into a sponge-like state, the animal's evolutionary programming is completely wiped clean. A creature that should flee at the slightest scent of a human will now wander directly into suburban driveways. They stand entirely motionless for hours, staring into the void, displaying a total loss of survival instincts. To an unsuspecting homeowner in the dark, it looks like a demonic entity wearing an animal skin. In reality, it is a living corpse, operating on a rotting central nervous system. But what happens when this anomaly affects an apex predator? The wolves and coyotes caught on camera that look less like canines and more like the classic description of a cryptid monster. This is the devastating psychological and physical work of advanced Sarcoptic Mange. When a microscopic mite infests a predator's skin, it triggers a catastrophic immune collapse. The animal loses 100% of its fur. The skin turns an unnatural, calcified grayish-black. Its ears appear disproportionately massive, and its limbs look abnormally elongated. But the true horror isn't the physical deformity. It is how it alters their behavioral psychology. A mangy wolf loses the speed required to hunt wild prey and the social standing to remain in a pack. Exiled and starving, its hardwired fear of humans vanishes out of sheer necessity. It breaks the rules of its species, hunting alone in the dead of night around human settlements. When you look out your window at 2 a.m. and see a hairless, long-limbed, silent canine staring back at you, you aren't looking at a myth. You are looking at nature's most desperate apex predator, deformed by biology. Perhaps the most terrifying trait attributed to the Skinwalker is auditory. Mimicry, the ability to cry out like a human in distress to lure victims into the woods. Hunters and hikers frequently report hearing their names called by voices that sound slightly off. Biology reveals this isn't magic. It is an evolutionary hunting mechanic known as aggressive mimicry. Take the mountain lion, or cougar. During mating season or territorial disputes, a female cougar emits a vocalization that sounds identical to an agonizing human scream. To an untrained ear in the dark, it sounds like a person being attacked. In reality, it is a 150-pound silent stalker signaling its presence in the dark. The natural world doesn't need supernatural powers to trick your senses. It has evolved to do it naturally. The universe operates on strict mathematical survival. When biology breaks, monsters are born, not from magic, but from mutation, disease, and desperation. The next time you see an animal acting entirely human, look closer at the science. If this case file kept you watching, smash that like button. Drop a comment below on which biological anomaly we should investigate next. And make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the next drop. Case closed.